But it's very difficult. Like, how do these people in Netflix do that? That's insane. It's insane. I see a lot of homes every month, and the ones which matter the most aren't the loud ones. It's the ones which quietly make sense. Of course, you know me as a real estate agent, have a construction company as well. We mix those together for clients. Since I have this property already for a couple of years now, I was renting it out, basically having it a little bit as an investment. But after the last tenants left, middle of 2025, the building is from 2008, and it started to look a bit dated. I made the decision of making the investment and renovating this complete apartment into an extraordinary luxury property. We are here in La Quinta, very well known in the Costa del Sol, especially more on the high-end side. Therefore, with my past experience and my knowledge of the market, I knew exactly what I had to do. I worked with the interior designer team that I used for my other property in Los Almendros in Los Arqueros, which was a success. The team made a complete new layout with renders, the design, color matching, the whole thing. Based on that design, Niche Building Group came in and I directed my team to complete what we can see here at the moment. You can't just renovate an apartment regularly. I've seen it a bunch of times. People think they can renovate an apartment or think they can do it with a limited budget, but the result, it shows. If you're looking for a low budget renovation, it's not gonna get that wow factor it really needs, especially in a location like this. Anyway, Marbella, but particularly La Quinta.
Level of luxury, the way there's no skirting, it's just seamless built into the wall. And the lines around the kitchen, you can see around the top of the kitchen, there's no silicone, the gaps are just right, how it should be. It's just like done perfectly. The way the lighting's recessed into the ceiling is very special, it's beautiful. It takes extra time and attention and a lot of work to do this sort of stuff. None of it, I would say, is really hard. It's more technical, and you just need skilled guys to do it, and fortunately our guys are skilled and they know what they're doing with it. A lot of companies will look at the doors we've installed and be like, oh, we don't do them, how do you do them? But that's just the experience we've got.
Everything is completely custom made. Wardrobes, wash basins, glass partitions, everything basically.
When you walk into this terrace, you don't need to tell people. You can just get that feeling. It really is the natural tones flowing through, like the seamless flow from the lounge out to the terrace. You can sit on the dining table and you just turn around and all you got is the sea view at eye level, and it's pretty spectacular. The contrast of colours with the natural tones I think is pretty special. This apartment gives a sense of inside out completely, which is going to be fantastic for the summer living and for being in the Costa del Sol. But also, when you close the curtains, you have a real sense of home and cozy. This is what people sometimes forget when they're building these places. They haven't got that home feel, but this feels like home, but it still feels like you're here in Marbella. You know?
Why to have the investment into my own property? Of course, there is multiple options to have, but in the end, it really made sense. Well, the potential in this apartment was already proven from the beginning. I started renting this apartment from 2022 onwards. The rental revenue which I was making here over the past years were only increasing, and it made even sense for me to move out of my own property. And honestly, with the numbers, it completely made sense. I come from a certain place, a certain background. I of course have experience in the field. I go around Marbella seeing multiple homes every week.
I realised this was becoming something special when the last week to 10 days is normally when you think, wow, hang on a minute, this is, wow, we've really exceeded ourselves here. I think it's spectacular. I think we've done a great job. I get so many inquiries and we're quite selective of who we work with. We don't want to just take on jobs. It's not about that. I want to take on good jobs with good clients, obviously, who have good visions. I don't want to just turn over apartments. And now we want to be taking bookings for 2027 because there's a lot of planning to do things properly.
I have put my complete passion, experience and expertise into this renovation together with my own building company.